to the sun, which tries to blind our eyes. Oh, we're dancing forever under the beautiful skies.
Somewhere over the ocean, a spark just to ignite. I'm stuck in my hometown, waiting for your reply.
All I see is darkness. There's no sound, only silence.
You could change everything tonight. This is your chance to do something right. Something right. This is your chance to do something right.
Holding on to the memories and photos that remain. Still lost in oblivion, no one to show the way.
Oh, climbing a mountain to reach my highest goals. You'll never understand how I thought you were the one.
All I see is darkness. There's no sound, only silence.
You could change everything tonight. This is your chance to do something right. Something right. This is your chance to do something right. You could change everything tonight. This is your chance to do something right.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very, very well, or should I say bonjour, bonjour. Today we're on the French servers Blueberry Mountain, and we are very, very excited to be here. Hello to all the mods in the chat. Hi, I hope you're doing very, very well. I got Sporkle up really early today, which is great. Hello to Willow Stonetrue, who's actually a Kiwi, and she is up very, very late to say hello to us. Longati's also here. Longati, I'm glad your dog was all right after the surgery. I wish them a very, very speedy recovery. Also, hello to Bean Team Riding, aka Bean. Hello, and Abby is here. Hello, Abby. If you're doing well. Brad's also here. Hi, Brad. Storm is also here. We've also got Pickle and Skittle. Pickle and Skittle. Those work very well together. I think that is everybody for the members in the mods. And Abby Firefly. Hello. I hope you're doing very, very well. So today we have a very, very special guest who you have not seen this year, but if you came to any of the other ones last year, you will have seen her. So hello to Violet. Violet, how are you doing?
Salut, I'm doing very well and I'm
Same.
very excited.
Yeah, so you're like an OG of the Pine Tour, because you've basically attended all 3 years as a guest, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I went to the very first World Tour,
Very
which
first
I
World Tour.
tagged along in.
And now you're on the last one. How does that make you
it's
feel?
it's come full circle. I feel like, I've been a real tribute, and I'm seeing it through.
Yes, exactly. If you might recognize Violet from she's been in and out of the chat before as Violet Mousehall, so that's who that is. And I think I met you in Strong Dreamer Sisterhood, didn't I?
I was in that club.
Yes, I think
I was part of
that's. Oh gosh, those are the days, glory days. We don't talk
glory
about that
days.
club much anymore.
No,
But no,
we don't go there.
no, it was good while it lasted, ish.
It was.
Anyway, for those of you who don't know Violet, give us throw some fun facts at me. Tell us a bit about you.
So, my name is Violet, if you did not know, which is a bit weird. As of now, I'm 15 years old, and my hobbies include art. I like art, and I play a lot of piano. I've been playing since my youth.
Ooh.
How do you say in the future in French? À l'avenir, I would like to be an architect.
Ooh.
And I love Mexican food and Chinese food. Those are my favorites.
Wow.
And my least favorite food is coriander, which is a bit contradicting to the Mexican, but
That is true. You get a lot of coriander in Mexican food.
yeah, I'm a bit like, I don't like coriander.
Fair enough. Like, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, to be fair, but yeah, I feel like mushrooms. I mean, do you like mushrooms?
They're all right, but I have to have them with things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, in a breakfast, if you just have them on the side, I don't like that.
Yeah, just straight mushrooms. Yeah, no, thank you.
I'll have them in like a chicken pie or something. But
yeah, like
not
it's
just straight
like
mushrooms.
to bring out the flavor rather than just eating it like you would an apple. Just eating mushrooms like apples. Don't do that.
God. Oh no.
So that is a bit about Violet. It's cool. I didn't know you wanted to be an architect though. That's really cool. So you want to like do like building plans and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually know somebody who I used to go to school with who's currently in uni for architecture. So architecture and design. So that's really cool. I hope one day I shall step into a building and it'll say by Violet Mousehole.
Violet Mousehole.
Specifically
Violet
that name.
Mousehole.
Yes, just that name. I will go. I knew her.
I'll go by that.
Yes,
My
exactly.
stage name.
That would be like, you know how like famous people have like stage names. That would be like your architect's stage name is Violet Mousehole.
Yeah. Violet Mousehole.
The
No, I think
famous
it's
Violet
good.
Mousehole. Exactly. I'll switch to the starstable screen. It should come up in a second. Sorry for that. There it is. And we've got a couple people in the game. We've got Ava, hey child. I know how to read. Did you know that, Violet? I do know how to read.
Slightly.
Kendra Cloverfeather, Nina Diamond Love, Lila Noble Rider, and Ariana Grasspath is Violet. Hello. Nice to see you.
I'm Ariana Grande.
Yeah, we actually said that just before. Ariana Grasspath is so close to Ariana Grande. Like in my brain, as she was saying it, I like also filled into Ariana Grande, and for some reason didn't question it. Like if she had said, "Oh, I'm Ariana Grande," I would have been like, "Okay, yeah, I'll look out for Ariana Grande in Star Stable." Like nothing in my brain went, "Huh." That doesn't sound right. But we've also got Eva Haychild. I'm sorry for butchering your name, Eva. Whatever. I don't know. I'm so sorry. But today will be a little bit like yesterday in that we will be doing a bit more like Q&A chatting stuff, which would be really, really nice. So yeah, we'll get to know a little bit more about Violet. So Violet, how's school going at the minute?
School's tough. I'm not gonna lie. But it'll get me to architecture.
Yes, that is true. We'll get you to your goal, and that's the main thing. What is your favorite subject at school? That is a question for both Violet and everybody in the chat. Whether you've been to school or you're currently going to school, what has been / is your favorite subject? Tell me, Violet.
Depends, really, because do you know what's funny? I'm really, really bad at maths, but I really enjoy it.
Oh, I kind of get what you mean. Sort of.
Like
you're not
if it's on a subject that I'm good at, it's really fun. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I also really like art because it's fun, and I've got lots of friends in my class. So
you need maths for architecture, though, don't you? So that works out really well for you.
I do. I do. I also need physics, and that's a whole different story. I'm bad at it, and I don't like it, but you know what? It's fine. And right, I took history. Not sure how I feel about that. And French. I did take French.
Oh, you
and
did.
Here I am.
Okay. Show us your French skills. Like, just give me a conversation starter. So, like, introduce yourself in French, if you could do. I'm just putting you on the spot here. I'm so sorry.
Oh
But
no.
Go for it.
Right. Je m'appelle Violet. Ma maison est vraiment moderne, and it's no, I'm not going to say that actually. What should I say? Great. I don't. Oh no.
Oh, I put you on the spot. I'm so sorry. I got kicked out of my French class. I didn't get kicked out, but like
Oh.
I was so bad that the teacher was actually happy I was leaving. So
That's a bit mean.
yeah, it's like the pinnacle of like, because you know you're like really nervous about dropping classes. If anybody is going to go take GCC, you're allowed to drop classes. And I was really nervous about it. And I literally went in and I was like, hi, like I don't think it's working for me after like 5 years of trying this. I don't think I'm gonna get it. And she was just like, it's okay. I wish more people would be like you. I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm relieved.
I thought you
that
were
you're
supposed to
not
convince
angry.
me not to.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you'd be like a little bit upset or like you'd be kind of disappointed. But you're strangely supportive of this. I feel a little bit bad for myself, but that's fine. I was like, okay, I really do suck at this then. But so your French skills are well past. I can say je m'appelle Abby.
Yeah.
Je suis. What does je suis mean? Is that I am?
I am.
Je suis cheval. I am horse.
Oh, I know. J'ai prêt. I'm ready.
Oh, is that how you say that?
Well, I remember it because it's spelled P-R-E-T, meaning I'm ready for a pret, and that's how I
Oh, you
remember
remembered
it.
it. Yeah, I'm ready for a pret. I love that
I'm
so
ready
much.
for a pret.
Oh, I do like that. Just gonna read out a couple of you guys's je m'appelle Brad. Yes, that's definitely how you speak. How you speak French. Somebody said ICT because I want to do computer science. I want to do video editing. Sorry, it's Abby. English and art and math. Actually, everything. Cara, that is so cool to be able to go into school and be like, I love all subjects. You are living the life. Grace says mine is art, science, and English. Good for you. That's awesome. Probably history or lunch. Oh, I know that feeling when lunch is your favorite subject. Yeah, that's when you're only looking, or like home time is your favorite time of the day. That's understandable. My favorite subject was English and Russian. Oh, I knew people who had to take Russian because they were Russian and they would never stop complaining about it. Like they were constantly saying how awful it was. Have you ever tried studying Russian?
No.
No.
I don't think it's something I would look into.
No, it looks genuinely horrendous.
It looks so difficult.
So if you speak Russian, or are at least trying to speak Russian and write it, my applause goes to you because that looks so difficult. Like my goodness. Not only is it not like the Latin alphabet, because that's the thing with a lot of like European languages, is they're kind of based in Latin, so there will be a lot of like similarities within each of the languages, and then you get stuff like Japanese or you get Russian, and it's just not based in Latin, so you've got to start completely from scratch. It's like oh my, it's gonna be difficult. Maths is awesome. I kind of get what you mean though, Violet. Like I was really bad at maths, but I did quite enjoy it when I was doing okay. Like it would be difficult to get there, but like as soon as I sort of got the hang of it, it was like, yeah, I'm kind of into this, you know?
Yeah. There's something quite satisfying about it, I feel like.
Definitely. Yes, a lot of home time. I had to try and learn Japanese a year ago. You know what I definitely want to learn at some point, because I feel like it's definitely something everyone needs to know, is sign language. I would love to learn
Oh my
sign
god,
language.
I started learning sign language the other day.
Have you really? How's that been going?
Yeah. Well, it's quite simple because a lot of things are just enunciating.
Uh-huh.
So like things like yes is just your fist nodding.
So like yes. Oh, with
Yes.
the thumb on top or with the thumb on the side?
Just like I
can
in
imagine
front.
Violet sitting there doing it.
I am.
So like you're
And,
almost
like-
knocking on a door, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no is shaking it. So
Like this.
yeah, so it's like
shaking.
if you nod your head and
Uh-huh.
shake your head for no,
Oh,
it's just that but with your fist.
right. Okay. Well, I just learned a little bit of sign language. Thank you for that, Violet. I learned
You're
how to
so
say yes and
welcome.
no. So I assume that's British Sign Language.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's really cool. So have you is it sort of self-taught, or are you like going to actual classes?
No, I'm not going to actual classes. It's more just like online
Mm-hmm.
looking at oh, there was one thing I can't remember what it's called. And also one of my friends speak sign language. So sometimes I'm like, how do you say this? And they're like, they teach me.
Oh, that's really cool, though. I definitely think it's something that, like, I feel like as much as I disliked like learning languages in school, I feel like it's definitely something we should all know because, again, like if somebody speaks French, you can learn to speak French and like support them, whereas if somebody either can't like verbally speak a language and they can only communicate via sign language, we should really be able to communicate with them, even if they have like different, if you will, dialects. You know, you have American Sign Language, you probably have like the different sign languages in each language, but it's definitely something that we should be more like supportive of, especially in schools. Plus it's a cool thing to learn, you know. I would be down to learn it.
Yeah.
I love how we started a little little washing
Tornado.
machine. Yeah, exactly.
A washing machine,
Little
yeah.
washing machine.
Oh my god, I remember them.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
I kind of dropped that for some reason. I forgot to do it loads of times. Like I think we did it a couple times this year, and then we stopped doing the washing machines, which was so sad because they're so fun. Oh man, it's kind of sad that this is the last tour, but we've been running for 3 years now. I think I'm good. I'm good now. I've had enough.
Yeah.
It's been
Had
lovely
enough.
like seeing everybody, of course, but like there's only so many times that you can kind of do it, and since it's one per year, it's like how many years can I actually go doing this? You know, I think I'll cap it at 3. I think 3 is a lot.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
I'm just envisioning you being like 80 years old still doing Pine
or
Tour.
like this weird, or like going into like a weird like midlife crisis kind of phase of like trying to think I'm really hip, and I'm like, yo, we're in Star Stable doing horse things with the French people, bonjour, and like it's like well past my era. Like I have like 2 viewers that are like diehard fans. Yeah, exactly.
Me.
No, I think I'll. Yeah, it's just Violet and Storm. Those are the only 2 people watching me at that point. At that point, I'm well past my Star Stable days. But yeah, I figured it was definitely time for me to, because again, like it's kind of, you can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere in July. I can't do anything. So it's kind of nice for me to be able to do things with that month rather than have to sit inside all day, which I love seeing you guys, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely time that I go outside because I haven't done that in about 3 years. So
No. Funny.
Storm said, imagine Abby being a hippie. First of all, why? Second of all, what? Where did that come
What?
from? And what defines a hippie? Like, I know it's like a stereotype, but like what is a hippie? Is it like the stereotypical like peace sign and like big sunglasses and like bell-bottom trousers, listening to like chill
I
music?
always get like hippie mixed with like gypsy.
Oh, yeah.
Are those the people who like sort of live anywhere they want, isn't it?
Yeah,
They
they're
just like live in a
I think the correct term is, if they were Irish, it would be the Irish travellers. So they live in like the caravans, and they have like, they usually have the big like cob horses, and like they're like stereotypically they do like what's it called? The crystal
well,
ball.
they do like traveling acts.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. I think they're definitely not hippies though. It's a different stereotype.
I don't know what they
mean,
are.
I can see where you get them confused though, like for sure.
Yeah. I think they're kind of the people who wear like sunglasses, do like cool dude. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And
I'm probably offending a lot of people.
might be, who knows? No, but that is, I mean, again, I don't think it counts as I mean, does it account as offensive if you're like in a way reinforcing a stereotype? But is it bad if you're reinforcing a bad stereotype? Is it okay if it's like a, I don't know. I don't know enough about like the morality and politics of stereotypes. But we, just for clarification, we mean no harm by it, and we're just reaffirming what the word actually hippie means. Exactly. Crystal ball people. Yeah, I tried. Okay, I'm sorry. No, Abby, travelers are people who grew up with no rules and do whatever they want. I think that's not correct. I think travelers, well, first of all, nowadays travelers can mean just people who travel a lot, like go a lot of places, but in the stereotypical like travelers, they tend to have like the like caravan, like not caravan, yeah, caravans, like trailer things, and they kind of can move from place to place, and they stop at like campsites and stuff like that. Who here likes to eat the Skittles? Do you like Skittles, Violet? That's a very important
I
question.
love Skittles.
Do you really?
Oh my, I love them. They're so good. Honestly, they're
You really
great.
like? Is that genuine? Like, would you say your number
Yes.
one sweet
Oh my,
is Skittles?
well, okay. I like
Ooh.
Percy Pigs as well, to be honest.
Percy Pigs are very nice. Very, very
But-
nice.
Skittles are so good. I love them.
Skittles. Okay, this might sound a bit weird, but right. So my parents are absolute heathens, and they like putting sweets and biscuits in the fridge.
Excuse me, what?
Yes. So I have a massive First of all, I've got braces. So there's kind of like a limit to what I really should and shouldn't be having anyway. But if I'm going to indulge in a sweet, it can't be hard, because if it's hard, it's going to break my braces, which I have done before. Not fun, don't recommend. And I think soft Skittles, like if they're slightly warm, are really nice. You know, it's a warm day, they're kind of sticky.
Room
They're
temperature.
Exactly. Very, very nice. What is everybody else's favorite sweets? If you have any, you might not have. I do have quite a big sweet tooth. Do you also? Would you say?
Oh
sweet
yeah.
tooth? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Well,
definite?
sometimes I'm really in the mood for like a bagel, but then other times I'm like really in the mood for like
a donut?
a Percy Pig. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or like a donut.
Exactly. I personally have gone. You might have seen them advertised. They advertise quite a lot. They're called Candy Kittens. They're like vegan sweets that are in little shapes of cats.
I've had the like watermelon ones of them.
Have you? I really
Yeah.
love them. I currently have one right here. These are the cherry ones. I've had them for like forever. The problem with me, right, is I'll open stuff and I'll be sitting at my desk and I will just forget to eat them, and they'll be open for like 3 weeks, and then I'll be like, this has been here for quite a while. This probably shouldn't eat this.
I've got sweets from Easter and Christmas, so
Christmas was like 7 months ago, Violet.
yes, I have a white chocolate Lindor bunny, which is from Easter.
Okay.
Just out there, and I haven't touched it.
Just gonna be a bit controversial. I really hate white chocolate. Like it is the worst kind of chocolate.
To be fair, I don't like normal chocolate. I don't like chocolate.
What? What, like
Yeah.
milk chocolate?
I don't like it. I don't like chocolate ice cream, chocolate mousse, chocolate anything. I'm not a fan.
Okay, that's even more controversial than what I just said. So wait, you like dark chocolate, right?
No.
So you
I
like
like
white
white
chocolate?
chocolate.
Okay, that is
I like white
criminal.
chocolate.
That is actually criminal. I hope you're aware of
No,
this.
okay. I like After Eights. Okay.
Yeah, but After Eights are like British class. I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like an After Eight. Like, they're actually the best. But like, wait, hang on. So Angel B agrees with me. Abby agrees that white chocolate sucks.
I get why people don't like it. It's quite sickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't eat a lot of it. I like it, but I couldn't eat a lot of it.
But then Grace says, I have white chocolate Milky Bar reindeer in my fridge still as well, Violet, don't worry.
Yeah, see?
I don't get it. Because, I'm sorry, right, but for me, chocolate is cocoa. And there's no cocoa in white chocolate, because otherwise it would be brown. And it's not. So it's like just
But
like
that's the
milk
beauty of
fats,
white
isn't it?
chocolate. If
What
you
do
don't
you
like
mean beauty?
chocolate, you can have white.
I don't know. The thing is, right, is if I have to choose between something that's white chocolate or dark or milk, I'm gonna go with either milk or dark. I think if I was to choose between the three, I'd go milk most of the time. But I just don't get white chocolate at all. Sissy thinks white chocolate is so good.
I prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate. I really don't like dark chocolate.
It's too sour for you, right?
It's just bitter. It's like there's just
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially from people who have sweet teeth, like having dark chocolate, like because you think dark chocolate is gonna be like really rich and yummy, and then you eat it and you're like, that's actually kind of grotty. But dark chocolate is apparently very, very good, because if you get cravings, especially if you're on your period, then having dark chocolate is actually better because you consume less of it, because it's actually the cocoa and the like vitamins in chocolate that you're looking for rather than the sugar. So it's like, oh, I tell you what, you would probably really like. I think it was Lint. Is it Lint? I don't remember.
It's Lint. Well, it's
Lint.
Lindor.
Yeah,
but
it's
they
Lindor,
put
but
Lint
Lint
on the packaging.
Yeah, that's
Lint.
right. It was
That's
Lint.
the bunny I have.
Yeah, but
mint.
you have white chocolate. That's not
Yeah,
right. That's not right. Can't have white chocolate. No, but if you have a dark chocolate sea salt, it like comes in a really thin bar. It's absolutely wonderful. Like I would
I do
definitely
like sea
recommend.
salt chocolate. If it's like a
Yes.
flavor, like mint Aero or something, I don't know, or like a Kinder Bueno, then it's great because it's got something in it. It's got substance, like a cream egg. But when it's
Ooh,
just
yeah.
like a block of chocolate, it's like, oh, take it away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I kind of see where you're coming from, but then again, I kind of completely devalidate your opinion because you like white chocolate. Who likes white chocolate? Not for me. Not for me. Happy birthday to Lauren. I hope you have a brilliant day. Not eating white chocolate because that stuff is awful. I'm kidding. If you like chocolate, you are valid. Don't worry. It's just I probably. You know what though, Violet, is if you know like those boxes of like mixed chocolates.
Yeah.
If we got one of those, I could just give you all the white chocolate ones, and I'll have the dark chocolate ones, and then
Yeah,
everything's fine.
see, it's perfect.
You know,
like-
you gotta have the white chocolate people balancing out the darker milk chocolate. You know.
Well, yeah, because when we get like celebrations, nobody eats the bounties, but I like bounties.
I do actually
So
like bounties.
I get all of them.
Yeah, that's true. You do get the majority. I am a complete sucker for Snickers, though. I
love Snickers. I love peanut
They're so
butter.
good.
It's just great.
Just yes. I don't know. Peanut butter is just yum. I again like a lot of people like Mars or Snickers. Can we have a quick just chat about this? If you were to pick between Mars or Snickers, what would you guys choose? Because personally, I would definitely go with Snickers. What would you go with, Violet?
Snickers all the way. I don't like
Snickers.
Mars.
Because like Mars is essentially just Snickers without the nuts, but there's something about the nuts that really just bring it together, you know?
Mars is all right. Mars is the one that's like got the layer of like the caramel, is it? Like the sticky. It's got
Yeah.
that, and then like the sort of thing. I don't know what it is. I haven't had a Mars in ages.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like it's not sponge, but it's like the filling
Yeah.
thing. I don't.
I
know
drew
what it's
it
called.
once, and I had to take a bite out of it, and I almost gagged.
Really? Oh god,
Yeah.
that was the thing I always thought about artists is like if they do food stuff, they usually get to eat it
Yeah.
afterwards. I'm like, but if you're drawing something you don't like, right? The
Like-
results are in. Fresh salad says Snickers. Vivian says Snickers. Laurie says Snickers. Snickers says pickle. None. They're both disgusting. Says Bean.
Oh
I
wow!
mean, fair enough. Pia goes with Mars. Pia's standing out with. Oh, Jane is allergic to nuts though, so that's understandable.
Oh, you can you're fine. Don't
That's
worry about it.
understandable. Do not worry. Ew, no, not bounties. Oh, I went through a bounty phase where the only chocolate I would eat was bounties. It was lovely.
Oh my god! I used to love bounties, and now like I still eat them, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of moved on, but again, I don't get people's hatred of bounties. That's the thing. Again, this is kind of hypocritical because I've just gone, oh, white chocolate's horrible and awful, and then I'm like, I don't get the hatred of bounties. Like if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I quite like them. I think they're all right. Milky Way? Ooh, I haven't had a Milky Way in ages. Isn't Milky Way just an off-brand Mars? Am I wrong? Is that wrong of me to say that?
It's a Milky Way is like that fondanty, not fondant, but like spongy sort of. I don't know what it is.
What is the filling?
Like
I don't know what it's called.
I feel like it's like
butter.
I'm gonna look it up.
Good. Yeah, because
I don't want to get it wrong.
I know what you mean. It's like the filling that it's in Mars. It's in Snickers. It's like the slightly like grey colory stuff.
Oh,
Cocoa
I meant the Milky
No-No.
Way chocolate bar, not the Milky Way
Yes.
galaxy.
The
Well, it
actual
is.
Milky Way.
Yeah. Oh, it's nougat.
It's called nougat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then with caramel.
Yeah, it's called nougat. Okay, I didn't know that. Milky Way stars. Oh yeah, the little again. I used to have a friend in college who used to always have Milky Way stars. Didn't understand it at all. Like
Look at that. It's just chocolate. Like,
Yeah,
it's got, I
exactly.
feel like it's got nothing to do with a Milky Way.
It's shaped. Oh, well, they was shaped in stars, so I guess that was like the branding of
Yeah.
like, actual Milky Way. You know?
True.
Oh, Craftlu says, have you ever had dark chocolate with sea salt caramel? I don't think I have, but oh my god, do I want one right now? That sounds lovely. Have you ever had dark chocolate with sea salt caramel?
I've had milk chocolate with sea salt caramel, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie,
No, fair enough.
but not the dark chocolate.
I love chili chocolate. My mum really likes chili chocolate. Sunflower says, Violet, do you like Maltesers?
Yes.
You do?
I
Okay,
do.
good. You have good taste. Apart from the milk
Yeah.
chocolate, you've got good
Because
taste.
that's malt, and I like malt.
Malt is
So,
very nice. Yeah.
Malt's good.
Yes. The
Oh my
best
god, my
sweet-
dad bought a big thing of Horlicks, and it's still sitting in the cupboard.
A big
Have you ever had Horlicks?
no.
Oh, it's just like hot chocolate, but malt.
Oh, that sounds very good. So is it like the powder form?
Yeah, and then you
Ooh,
just make it like a hot chocolate.
yummy. That sounds lovely. Do you make hot chocolate with water or with milk?
Milk, obviously.
I know people that just boil the kettle and then put it.
What?
That's just it's not hot chocolate. That's like watery chocolate that's warm. So quite the same. I've never had a Bueno. Is Bueno the one? What's Bueno again? I've forgotten.
Bueno's like the chocolate, but then it's got the like.
Wafer?
It's
No.
like. Oh my god, what is it? It's like white chocolate in it. I think it's white. No, I don't know. I think it's white chocolate. It's like chocolate in like a bar that's bumpy, and then but it's like not bumpy. It's like got ridges in it, and then you can snap it off and like. Oh
I
my!
think
It's
yeah.
good though.
How do you spell?
It's like the same stuff that's like on a Kinder Egg, I think.
I think I've got Bueno. Hang on.
Like a Kinder Egg. Kinder Bueno.
Oh, yeah, it's got like it does. I think it does have a little bit of wafer on the outside. Kinder Bueno. I think I've.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
probably.
those for some reason. I don't know if this is just me, but give me a really weird feeling. Let me explain, right? So when I bite into them, I think it's the fact that the inside is kind of like creamy liquidy, but it's like too thin, and it makes my mouth feel really weird. Like I hate the texture of it. Like I'm not a huge texture person. Like I'm not very picky about my textures, but there's something about Buenos that I'm just like, I don't like this at all. What? No, not for me. Oh gosh, I'm very behind on the chat. I'm sorry. Is nougat in the middle? Yeah, a question. Knew what it was. Nougat. The nougat is quite nice. So.
It is. Yeah.
It's a good filling because sometimes you get too much like. Yeah, it's a mix of. See, the Kinder Eggs, right? I could probably deal with, even though the inside is white chocolate, because it's got like normal chocolate on the outside, which is fine. Angel B, go for your question. There's no issue. You can ask any questions, whether it be me or Violet or both. Either one will work. But yeah, there's white chocolate is just not my jam. I just no.
Not your scene.
No. Oh, I do have a question though. Marmite. What is your opinion on Marmite?
I hate it. I
You
hate
do?
Marmite. It's disgusting. I'm sorry if you like it, but you're just wrong. I'm sorry.
You're
It's
just
grim.
I'm not a fan of Marmite either. I think my sister is.
I told my friend wasps make Marmite, and he believed me. It was really funny.
Oh, oh bless. Oh, so does he still think that to this day?
No, but
Oh.
it was funny at the time.
Oh bless. What I mean, did you explain the process, or was it just kind of like, hey, fun fact, wasps make Marmite?
No.
and then-
Okay, we were having a conversation because he was like, we were talking about bees and wasps, and we were like, yeah, bees make honey, like, and he said, yeah, bees make honey. What do wasps do? They're so useless. And I was like, they make Marmite as a joke.
Right.
And he was like, really?
oh
It was
no.
so funny.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it was
You know
the
what, though?
funniest thing.
Considering like if they had both honey and Marmite in the past before, you would think if wasps were to make anything, they would make Marmite. I think there is like if they don't, by the way, but if they were to make something, it would be Marmite, like hands down. So you weren't like it isn't a ridiculous claim.
No,
it's not true.
he said it's because of the packaging, because it's like black and yellow.
Oh, that's true as well, isn't it? Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, duh, of course they make Marmite.
He's like, yeah, I don't know, I didn't think of that before. Whoa, you're so right. But yeah, no, I definitely could see that if wasps made anything, it would be Marmite, because Marmite is nasty. No,
Oh my god, it's
not
god.
good. Don't support. What's Marmite? How would you do? What is Marmite made of? Do you know?
Yeast.
Yeast. That's what it
it's
is.
yeast.
It's like if it's more of a British thing. I feel like they don't really have Marmite in America.
They have Vegemite in Australia. I don't know if I've
Yeah.
never had Vegemite.
No,
I
me
think
neither.
that's kind of the same thing,
I think
but I
so.
don't know. It's the same like look and texture.
It's like a like I don't know, it's like this really dark brown blacky like
Yeah. It's like this
paste in a way, sticky goop.
It's like, oh my god, it's the weirdest. It's like Nutella, but like black and disgusting.
And it's not
Like
sweet.
like
it's
really
apple.
dark brown color, and it's like
yeah.
sticky, and
It's like tart as well. And it's
Yeah.
and it's like a British thing of like you either love it or you hate it. Like there's no in between. Like nobody's like about Marmite. It's either that they don't like it or they do really like it. Okay, but Nutella is just no. Ooh, Abby really
What?
just said that. Ooh. She really
To be
just
fair,
said that.
we're not allowed to get Nutella anymore because it's got palm oil in it.
Yes, I have heard a lot about that. We're trying to stay away from palm oil as well.
Yeah, we get the Cadbury's chocolate spread instead because I don't think it does have palm oil in it. Well, that's what we haven't got that yet, but that's what we've heard.
I used to have those spreads. Like, funny enough, they're from the UK, but we were able to get them in Cyprus, but I haven't found them here since. If you guys haven't had like Cadbury spreads, and you can get like the Mars bars ones, you can get like the Snickers, the like Maltesers ones. Those are
yes.
If you don't like going to school, bring yourself a Cadbury spread sandwich and everything will be okay. Trust me. Everything will be fine again. Do you like Kit Kats? I do like Kit Kats. I personally prefer the chunky ones, like not the 4 ones, but like the really thick chunky ones. What about you, Violet?
I hate Kit Kats. They're my least favorite chocolate bar.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Was it the wafer?
No, it's the wafer's the best bit. I don't know. It's just like it's on the same level as a chocolate finger. I hate them. It's like, oh
but
god,
why?
I don't like it.
So wait, you like Maltesers, but you don't like chocolate fingers and Kit Kats?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I won't go too into it because I'm determined to come out of this liking you, Violet. So we'll move on. But I don't know why. I don't like. Oh, they're good. I do live in the UK. Ayumi, thank you for the question. Yes, so Abby, remember the 6-hour stream last year? Yes, I do remember that. I think we had a similar conversation about chocolates back then as well. They're just
That was a
good.
6-hour stream.
I did too. They were quarantine streams last year.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I completely remember.
Yes, definitely. Violet's a
Yeah, I
massive
was
fan.
there.
She's just always
I'm a
there.
huge fan.
Always there,
I'm always
you know?
waiting on the edge of my seat when I see a
Exactly.
video pop up.
She just refreshes my channel until either a new video pops up or one of the live streams pop up. That's
Yeah.
how dedicated she is.
I tried to bribe Abby to give me the video early.
Yes, exactly. She's on like a special VIP list where I let her watch me make the videos as well because she's just that much of a fan.
Yeah,
But I
completely.
mean, I think I'll take away your fan perks considering you like white chocolate, which is fair. Sunflower says,
Wow.
"Have you ever had Starburst?" Question for both. Have you ever had Starburst?
Yes, of course I've had Starburst. It's great.
Okay.
What?
I think it's I'm slightly biased though, right? Because I do have braces, so I haven't had a lot of like the really chewy like sweets in a very long time.
That's fair enough.
So like my memory from them is fond, but like they weren't my favorite things. However, does anybody know Pez? Do you know
Yeah.
Pez?
Oh my god,
You
I
do.
have 3 Pez dispensers above my head right now.
Really? I used to have like the Minnie Mouse, the Mickey Mouse, like I think like
I have
a
the
Yoda
Stranger
one.
Things ones. I have
Ooh.
Mike, Lucas, and 11.
Oh, that's really cool. I haven't watched Stranger Things, but I do know the characters because it's very
It's
big.
pretty
TV.
good. But I
Would
think
you-
they're dragging it out, to be honest.
Okay. That's a shame.
They should have stopped at season 3, but it's fine.
Well, it's more content, I guess, for you to watch. So, I mean,
True.
even if it isn't the best quality, you're like you still get to see your characters, so that's all right.
Literally the Saddle Club.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Except they tried to bring out a season 2 and it had different people in it, and Veronica rode Western, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, that was season 3.
Was that oh sorry, that's season 3.
Season
yeah.
2 was like, I watched season 2, but at the same time I was like, oh, it's really weird. They're all like grown up and I don't like it.
Yeah, they grew up a bit because it had been like a couple years or something, and it
Yeah.
was okay. But then season 3 came and everyone was like, no.
Whoa, hold your horses, no pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Flicker says, "Shush! I love Stranger Things." Yeah, I have all the Star Wars ones. We have Stranger Things fans in the chat. I've been told to watch it. I tried watching the first episode and it didn't really hook me. What's the premise of Stranger Things?
it's essentially these. Is there 4? Yeah, there's 4, and they're like real like just like nerds, and they play Dungeons and Dragons in like their basement and stuff. And then like it's kind of like supernatural. So there's essentially this parallel universe called the Upside Down, which it is later called, and they go out looking for their friend who got taken by this thing from the Upside Down, and they find a girl called 11, portrayed by Millie Bobby Brown, and she like it's based off a true story, which is about this lab in Pennsylvania where they took children and did experiments on them. Yeah, and it's a bit of that, really.
That sounds cool, though.
You'd have to watch it. I don't want to spoil much.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of like mystery and stuff to be discovered.
But that's like what happens in the first episode.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that was just the first episode? Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the mini synopsis there, Violet.
You're so welcome.
Sunflower says, have you ever had fruit shoots?
Yeah, they made up my childhood.
You know what, though? I'd pick a Capri Sun over a fruit shoot. Not gonna lie.
I can't remember what a fruit shoot tastes like. So I would have to have them side by side and then tell you.
I'd have to like cleanse my palate in between to give you a true comparison.
But they're both good.
Yeah,
they
are.
Good.
I know that fruit shoots have like an absolute mountain of sugar in them, though. But I mean, Capri Suns aren't that good either. But I think I like the packaging of Capri Suns more than anything. You know, they have like the tin like squidgy packet thing.
Yeah,
it's quite fun.
Yeah, it's like tin foil, but like thick.
Like thick metally. Except they've changed it now. They've made like bigger plastic bottles that still have squidgies. But then I'm like, plastic. Why would you plastic? Stop. Please stop.
Stop.
Please stop with the plastic. Peppermint and cherry rock is just, I don't know what that is. But I'm sure it's great. Thank you for that. Stranger
Somebody said,
amazing.
I've heard of Capri Sun. Which
You
is good
haven't
enough.
had Capri Sun?
They said they've heard of it. They said in the Say chat. They said, J'ai entendu Capri Sun.
Oh, thank you for the translation.
Oh my god, I'm such a French person.
You
Oh my
are. Bonjour. Next thing you'll be moving to Paris with your
And then
beret.
somebody underneath said same.
Oh,
They
we've got our own
Oh my
personal
God.
translator here with us. Thank you, Violet. That
Oh my
was
God.
brilliant. I would
This is
never have
revision
known.
for me.
Exactly. This is just practice. We're just training Violet for her French exams. But no,
Yeah.
you seem quite good at it. Like all jokes aside. But good for you.
Thank you.
And yeah, you've heard of Capri Sun. I do like Capri Sun. Capri Suns are nice. Aren't fruit shoots meant to give you a positive COVID test?
What?
Good Grace, I'm gonna go ahead and say no on that one. I'm
Uh,
not sure of the science behind that, but I'm just gonna go with no because that doesn't sound plausible. Unless maybe there's some acid in it that dissolves the test and it doesn't give correct results. Maybe, but like
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
have
Capri
COVID
Sun has
in it.
COVID.
No, Capri Sun doesn't have
I
COVID.
think if you have a Capri Sun, you won't get COVID.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, not like a direct, like as in like Capri Sun will prevent you from getting COVID, but you won't get COVID from having a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten ice? I used to be a big ice eater as a kid. Like I loved it.
Personally, I don't, but my friend does. Like when she comes over, she's just like, "Can I have some ice, please?" I'm like, "Okay."
Did she
Knocks
really?
herself out.
Yeah. I don't think I ever did it like explicitly publicly, like straight up asked for ice in someone's house. I definitely did it at home, and obviously like if you go out and you have like a meal and they put ice in your drink and you kind of drink all the drink and then you kind of like nomming on the ice.
Oh yeah, I do that because it's like when I get bored and I just want to do something and I just eat the ice.
Yeah.
But I don't go over to like my fridge and get the ice and then I'm like, right, I'm just gonna eat this.
To
nice
be fair
snack.
though, I did grow up in a Mediterranean country which was very, very hot, so like eating ice
Fair
kind
enough.
of made sense. But you're apparently not supposed to do it because it really damages your teeth, like properly damages your teeth. So maybe don't do that. Because obviously it's very, very tough and constantly like grinding your teeth down. It can like split your teeth and stuff. So be very, very careful.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Not nice to think about. Not nice at all.
No.
My mum says if you crave ice, that means you are low on iron. I don't know if the science behind that is correct, but I think I've heard something similar before.
Yeah.
but I'm not sure where the exact craving would have come from. But it might be true. Who knows? Again, we're not professionals. We are not doctors. So don't take advice off of us. But there you go. Have you ever had fizzy Vimto? Okay, I used to love the fizzy Vimto rolls. Like, you know, the like rolls of like chewy fruit thing. You've like they were like, okay, let me try and think. They're not bubblegum, but they're like thin, like imagine a thin strip of like Vimto flavored like gummy chewy thing. And it's
Is it
rolled up.
is it like a fruit winder? But Vimto.
I think so. I can't remember what fruit winder looks like.
It's those like gummy thing, like fruit snacks that come on the comics.
Oh, yeah, it's exactly what that is, yeah. Except, like, instead of there being, like, a paper, it's just straight, like, wrapped around itself. Because it's, like, layered in sugar. It doesn't, like, stick. Like, you can just unwrap it. I really like those. So
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that.
I do like Vimto flavors. Have you ever had Vimto flavored bonbons?
No, but I can imagine what that would taste like.
They are actually... I'm not a huge fan of bonbons, but for the Vimto ones, I did quite like them. So, fruit roll-up. If you're American, yes, it would be a fruit roll-up. I love the Vimto winders. Yes, they are quite nice, aren't they? But yeah, those exist. They do. And I would definitely recommend trying them. They're very nice. I'm going to my braces appointment next Saturday, so I'm gonna like not eat ice. Would recommend it. I think it's more of like a long-term thing. If you eat ice continuously for a very long time, it might not be good for your teeth. Sort of like you go to the dentist and they're gonna be like, you've been eating ice, haven't you? And you're like, no, I'm sorry. But yeah, just be careful because again, really tough stuff is not good for your teeth. So to be fair, we've just had a whole conversation about like really sugary, sweet things.
And like chocolate, bonbons, sweets,
gummies, yummy. And then we're like, don't eat ice though; those are bad for your teeth.
Ice though. Oh my, you
just
don't
so
eat ice.
bad.
It's not good for you.
Gosh, can you imagine eating ice? So bad for your teeth. Obviously, eat everything in moderation. I've been here for 20 years, so yes, I've had my fair share of sweet things. I have not eaten them all in a week, however. Just thought I'd let you know. I watched so much American YouTube growing up. I think, and I'm from Wales. I've always been calling them fruit roll-ups. Yes, I have called a couple things American things because I've picked it up from like American YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I get most things in the British sense. There's a couple words that I can never get right because it's just ingrained in my brain and I can't even think of an example right now. But like there's certain things I'll say that people will be like, Abby, that's how the Americans say it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
I do that with oregano. Sometimes I say oregano, and then my family's like, Violet, it's oregano.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
ow. I get you though. I've definitely said stuff like that before. I think it was like another spice as well. There used to be one thing that somebody used to say. Okay, there is one huge thing that I despise when people say. It's when people are like, I could care less rather than I couldn't care less. Because I could care less means that you care a little bit because you could care less than you currently do. Whereas I couldn't care less means you are at a baseline, you literally don't care and you couldn't care less. So when people are like, I could care less, I'm like, so you do care a little bit then.
I agree. I do agree.
And like, it's a common mistake. And I know that a lot of people that say it don't mean it, but like when I correct them, they're like, it's the same thing. I'm like, no, it isn't. No. One means that you do care because you could care less than you currently do rather than not
I'm going to
caring.
say that from now on. I'm going to say I could care less.
Oh,
just to be annoying.
It grinds my gears. It really does. Like, there's not many things that grind. Like, I don't mind people misspelling things, except my name. That's something that is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. But other than that, like, I'm not that much of like a grammar Nazi. But like that one saying just irks me for some reason. I'm like, but it just means the opposite of what you've just said. So it doesn't
I
make any
hate
sense.
double negatives. They really annoy me.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one right now, but like putting in don't in the wrong position.
Yeah. Or I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's like a very chavvy British thing to say. Though.
But you did.
I couldn't. I didn't do nothing. It's like So you
Yeah,
did
but
something.
then you did,
Yeah, you
right?
did something.
You did.
That's a double negative. It's just one of those things that like kind of grinds my gears. Have you ever had dragon fruit? Yes, and I love it, especially cold. What about you, Violet?
I've never had it, but I really want to try it. It
Would
looks really
recommend.
fun.
It's expensive. It's very, very expensive, but
Yeah, I don't think they sell them like at my
Not really.
Sainsbury's.
No. And they're pretty much, I learned this from moving over here, is like exotic, in quotes, fruits are quite difficult to get your hands on. Because obviously they have to import everything and things have like an expiry date. So when they do import stuff, it's even more expensive than it is normally. And dragon fruit are normally quite expensive anyway. But if you ever get the chance, I would definitely recommend it. Especially try it cold, because those are very nice. So yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that's just little pet peeve of mine from the English language, but there you go. My friend should be here soon, so I have to go in a bit. Bye, Storm. Thank you for coming. I hope you have an amazing time with your friend. Tell them we say hello. My family uses double negatives a lot, and sometimes I point out saying that it's double negative, but my brother just mocks me. Yeah, sometimes that happens. My sister doesn't like being corrected. If she gets corrected, she's like, you know what I meant. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't say that. You didn't, no, it's not right. When somebody yeah, that's one thing for me. Do you get your name spelt wrong frequently, Violet?
No, not really, because it's a colour and people know how to spell the colour.
Yeah.
So.
Whereas with Abby, because my name's actually not Abby, it's Abigail. So, but I call myself and my friends call me Abby a lot. So people think it's ABBY or ABBI or ABBEY.
Why?
Because
where
they
would
don't
the Y
think,
come from?
I don't even know. It pops up a lot, and I'm like, technically though, I'm not an Abby. I'm an Abigail. So when you shorten my name from Abigail, it just becomes ABI, and that's fine. That works.
Abi.
Abi, exactly. Abi. Hi Queasy. I hope you're doing well. Hey mamas. Brad, thank you for the £2. But can you? Oh gosh, it just went away. But can you play Star Stable on a hobby horse? If you don't get that reference, people the other day I made a sponsored video. Can you play Star Stable outside? Where I take my Nitro 5 laptop that I was given by Acer and I prove that you can play Star Stable out in the countryside. And for some reason my friends find that incredibly funny to randomly ask me if I can play Star Stable outside or on oh gosh, he did it again. Look at that. Flickers, thank you for the 2 euros. But can you play Star Stable on a Nokia brick phone? Do you just want me to start a series of where can you play Star Stable? In ridiculous play, like I think I saw one of them earlier saying, "Can you play Star Stable on a microwave?" Maybe you could do it on like a Samsung fridge or something. You know, like the fancy ones. Just play Star Stable on your fridge.
I think the answer you're looking for is no.
You think, but have you tried
play Star Stable on a microwave. Well, I don't have like a TV fridge, so
neither do I. If Samsung would like to sponsor me to try this out, that would be great.
Yeah.
You could. I could
funny.
try and play Star Stable in the Samsung fridge, but there you go. Exactly. Yeah. No, I get what you mean, Abby. Like Abby, Abigail, Abby, like all of the several different spellings that I constantly get.
Yeah.
Yes. I do try and I have tried to correct people politely because again, I don't want to be rude and be like, "That's not how you spell my name." Oh my god. But like, I am like, you can call me ABI. It's fine. It's actually shorter than all of the other ones, so it's even better. You know. It's super short. Can you play Star Stable in a slow cooker? I think you meant on a slow cooker rather than inside, because that's just putting your laptop in a slow cooker.
Right, nice hot tub here.
Yeah. Can you play Star Stable inside a hot tub? I don't think that's a particularly good thing. Don't try this at home, people. Not good. Hi, Queasy. I hope you're doing well. Can you play Star Stable on a toaster? Yes. That's a definite yes. You're right there, Violet. Yeah. Drop the microphone.
Toaster.
Just readjust. Are you moving us to the microwave to test that we can play inside? Awesome. Well, thank you to today's sponsors who were Brad and Flickers. And Flickers again, thank you guys so much for the support just to mock me. I appreciate it. How about just Gail? I don't think I've ever been called Gail. if it floats your boat, you can just know nobody else calls me Gail, and there's a 90% chance I won't respond to that name because nobody has ever called me that. But if you want to call me that, that's fine. It's the second half of my name, so it kind of works anyway. Just so that you guys know, tomorrow we are streaming at 1 p.m. for Finland. Very, very exciting on Carrot Cove. Then after that, we've got Italy, West Europe, Hungary, United Arab Emirates, Asia, Netherlands, East Coast, and the final one, which is UK. Hey there, says Mel. Yes, that is also a quote that nobody will let die. How you, Gail? I am good, thank you. Remember Gargoyle? I do. That was very strange for you to call me. I don't even remember how that came around, but there you go. Right, so Violet, thank you ever so much for joining us today. It was a very chill stream. We got to debate about chocolates and sweet tooths, which I very much enjoyed. Do you have any last words for the stream / the French servers?
Have a good day.
Yes, that's a great thing. Thank you. I will have a good day. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, this is the last haul we're doing, but it has been lovely having you. I wish you all the best in your schoolwork, and I hope to see some beautiful architecture from the famous Violet Mouse Hall in the future. And
I'll have it written on a plaque.
Yes, exactly. Just can you just like give me a shout out as well? Just put somewhere in the building, just like hi Abigail, and I'll be like, oh my god, hello. But in the meantime, I wish you all the well in your school studies, and I hope we do get to work together again in the future. But who knows? Maybe you can build me an office building one day when
Maybe.
Pinecoin Productions soars in popularity, which will definitely happen. We can get an office building.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can build your headquarters.
Yes, the Pinehaven Productions headquarters. Can we have an evil lab? Could you get one of those, like an evil headquarters?
I'll see what I can do.
Yes. Okay. Right. You start working on that plan, and I'll get working. Okay. Thank you, Flickers, for the €2. But can you play Star Stable on Abby's sister's PC? Yes, I do actually know that you can, because she has a gaming laptop, not the Nitro 5, because she's not a supporter. But to be fair, I don't think she had heard of the Nitro 5 before that. But yes, you can play Star Stable on my sister's PC. Right. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the finish stream. Thank you again to Violet. Her links are in the description. I put her Instagram. She's not super active on it, but if you needed to find her and be supportive, you can. Her link is in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay positive, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.